Hello, welcome. My brother and I were talking the other day and he said, we haven't done a ride in a while. Why don't you set something up? So I got to poking around, found a spot at Fairfield Lake State Park, booked it, and now we're loading up the motorcycles and heading that way. So we took some interstate for a little while from my brother's house, and that was a bit of a beating. It was windy and there was a ton of big trucks and we got thrown around a little bit. So we got off the interstate, we got on this 75, which kind of runs parallel to the interstate, and it is way better, way more enjoyable. We have arrived at State Park. It was, by the time we got going this morning, it was over 80 degrees, so it was kind of warm, but a cool front has moved in and cooled it off where it's down probably around 70 right now. This is our site. It's really meant for an RV, so if you look over here at all this area, you can see that there's not really a level spot for a tent, so I think we're just gonna have to put our tent here on the RV spot on the concrete, but that'll be fine. But we're going to set up the tent, and then we're gonna get back on the bikes and go exploring on these country roads around here. Right here, the door facing that way, right? Yeah.
Go back.
In? Yep. Okay. Yep. Tent is set up. We are now going to go ride, but before we do, I kind of want to take a little tour of the camp of the state park here and let you see what it looks like. It's pretty neat state park. As you can see, the state park roads are actually kind of fun. There's some little twisty roads in there. You can't go very fast, but they're still kind of fun. Anyway, we've left the state park. That's why I've got the jacket and the helmet back on. Safety's got to come first. And I think we're just gonna find some back roads to ride, spend the afternoon riding, and then we'll get a bite to eat for dinner. And then we will head back to camp. All right, as you can see, it's dark. We kind of got carried away with the riding today. We were having a lot of fun just zipping around out there on these country roads, and it got late, so we went straight from the riding into Fairfield, had some dinner, and now we're back at the campsite trying to get a fire going. As you can see, it's just the beginning of a fire, but I think we're going to get one going, and we're going to sit by it for a little while and then probably call it an early night because we are both really tired from all the riding today. So yeah, I'm thinking next year we'll do the tap, and the following year I'll go elk hunting, and the year after that maybe we can do the around the Texas thing. But we might talk about whether we want to camp through the whole thing or do hotels and cabins.
All right, it's Sunday morning. It's right about 8 o'clock. We had hurricane force winds come in last night. I thought we were going to blow the whole tent down. We managed to make it through and got some food cooking. We pre-cooked bacon, but we heated up a little bit and gonna have some eggs. And it's a little chilly this morning too, so we got the toboggans on, a little extra jackets, but made for good sleeping later in the evening. So. Music to our ears in the morning. Was it not recording?
No. Breakfast is served. Bacon and eggs.
Got our own quart-sized milks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
They're tasty. I want to point out the shiny new plate from Kevin's new mess kit.
Yeah. Fork too.
Oh yes, and a shiny fork. Well, since Kevin cooked, I figured the least I could do is wash the dishes. Well, the bikes are all loaded up. We're ready to go. We will drive back to Fairfield from here, and then Kevin will head north to Dallas, and I'll head south to Houston. But anyway, it's warmed up quite a bit, so it looks like it's going to be a really nice ride home. I'm going to try to find some back roads to take home, so we'll see what I find.